Welcome to Moments with Marianne. This is your host, Marianne Pastana, and I am so excited to be celebrating 10 years of meaningful conversations with you. As we step into our new primetime hour, it's such an honor to share this exciting new chapter with you. So whether you're starting your day out, headed to work, or listening from wherever you are, this hour is designed to bring you thoughtful dialogue, fresh insight, and inspiring stories so you can make every moment count. So thank you for being here with me today, and let's dive in. We're here today with special guests, Wendy Stacken and Lucille Accetta, and they're here to share with us one family's inspiring story. Behind every athlete is a story of perseverance, and often those who help make it happen. When Wendy Stacken's son Nick was born, doctors warned he would face significant health challenges and an uncertain future. Today at 31, Nick's lifelong participation in Special Olympics reflects determination, commitment, and optimism as Special Olympics athletes compete throughout the summer. His journey shows the impact of dedicated care and strong family support. Joining us today is Wendy Stacken, Nick's mom, and Lucille Accetta of CVS Health to discuss caregiving, resilience, and helping families with complex medical conditions thrive. So welcome to the show, Wendy Stacken and Lucille Accetta.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marianne.
Well, Wendy, let's start with you. Your family's journey began with a diagnosis that no parent expects to hear. Take us back to that moment and what helped you navigate that time and become an advocate for Nick?
Well, Nicholas was born with a bang and didn't stop for an entire year. After 13 months, he was finally diagnosed with a primary immune deficiency, and he got on an IV specialty infusion therapy. But when he was little, his doctors didn't think he was going to live past 2 years old, so it was fairly serious. One of his doctors did say to me, "Do you want him to live or do you want him to just survive?" And that's what changed the way we thought about it. We wanted him to live, to laugh, to have fun. And it's kind of guided me since then.
My goodness, what a powerful question that is. That really would put everything into perspective. So, Lucille, families facing complex medical conditions often feel so overwhelmed. What advice do you have for families experiencing medical challenges like this?
You know, Marianne, these conditions can be so complicated, and it can feel like, you're right, very overwhelming and extremely isolating. But folks should know that you're not alone. Some simple steps: really ask a lot of questions. You build a really trusted medical care team, doctor, nurse, and pharmacist, and advocate for yourself and through your caregivers. Join advocacy groups and really know that there's a lot of support to help you through the diagnosis and the condition. And you know, these treatments, getting on the right medication is really critical as well. And as you heard from Wendy, Nick was on an immunoglobulin medication. And that is, a really important part of his therapy. And these, we call them IG therapies, really have shown in studies to reduce hospitalizations by 50%. So getting on these medications is probably the most critical. And then on top of that, and what's really important, is pairing it with that personalized care. And in the case of Wendy and Nick, they have an infusion nurse that cares for him weekly. She has access 24/7 to care teams to support her. And that is part of the importance of building that team around you to support you. And as Wendy mentioned, it's been 30 years that Nick has been on IG therapy with nursing care and support from pharmacists and medical teams. So it is a team sport in the sense of making sure that you have everyone around you helping you through the therapy.
You know, and that is so true, because when Nick was about a little over a year old, we could call at 3 a.m. and the pharmacist and the nurse would call me back, and it wasn't interrupting them. It wasn't, you know, they weren't put off by us calling and asking questions and being nervous. So it is really important to have that care team.
What an important thing to know, because I think most families don't even know about that, is having this great care team in place, especially when you're going through life's most difficult challenges.
That's true, because you don't expect it.
And these patients are very fragile as well, and they need a lot of support. And that's what's important about having a pharmacy and a specialty team and a care team that's supporting the whole family through the diagnosis and the ongoing care. It doesn't stop, it continues.
Yeah.
So Wendy, you've watched Nick overcome challenges and succeed as an athlete for more than 2 decades. What has that journey meant for your family, and what message do you hope other families take away from his story?
Honestly, it's such a huge story. If you have a child and they qualify for Special Olympics, please get them involved. Not only does your child find a place where they're accepted, they're not alone. You will meet other parents, and you will find out you're not alone. Through the pharmacy and Special Olympics, you find out, okay, wait, other people are going through this, so I'm not crazy, I'm not alone. There's other people that are struggling with this. And I would say that is one of the biggest things. And Nicholas got to carry his first year in Special Olympics, the Special Olympics flag, for the opening ceremonies. And it's the little wins like that. It's you know, it's not all the medals and the winning and all that. Watching him carry a flag was the biggest moment in my life for him, because he was accepted. You know, he was with friends.
Oh my goodness, how exciting is that? Now, Lucille, you mentioned something earlier I really want to dive into. You talked about the critical role that specialty care teams play in the patient experience. Can you share on that with us, and how this helps simplify care and empower patients and caregivers along the way?
Yeah, so Marianne, if you think about a specialty pharmacy today, it's not like your typical community neighborhood pharmacy. It's a very specialized pharmacy that is experienced and studied in therapies like NICS, immunocompromised patients, pulmonary arterial hypertensive patients. We take care of cancer patients, hemophilia patients. And dispensing these medications are really unique in the way that they get dispensed by pharmacists. And then there's this whole resources that are wrapped around the care, unique ones, 24/7 access to a pharmacy and nurse care team, as you heard from Wendy, training resources, nurses, infusion nurses that help in the home to train the patient, also infuse. There are other ways that we also support with simplifying the whole process, Marianne. If you think about, all the paperwork that they have to go through and the support that they need, we're there end to end the whole way through, beginning in the diagnosis all the way to ongoing care. And if you think about Nick's experience, he's doing well. He has Jackie, his nurse from specialty pharmacy, that has been taking care of him for several years.
He loves her.
And we've got Wendy feeling comfortable and supported and confident in his therapy. So at the end, you think about it, this is a specialty pharmacy that provides a very special care alongside a team of individuals that are really giving that personalized experience for the patient. So, Marianne, I think that's the uniqueness of a specialty pharmacy.
Lucille, where can people go for more information?
Oh, they can go to cvshealth.com, Marianne.
Well, Wendy and Lucille, thank you both so much for taking the time to be on the show with us here today.
Thank you
Thanks.
for having us, Marianne.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Wendy Stacken and Lucille Accetta. It has been such an honor to spend this time with you and, of course, to hear Nick's story and how CVS Health was a part of that. For more information on how CVS Health can help you, visit cvshealth.com. Well, we're at the end of our time today. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. You're listening to Moments with Marianne, where we make every moment count.
In a single moment, your life can change. Moments with Marianne is a transformative hour that covers an endless array of topics with the best of the best. Her guests are leaders in their fields, ranging from inspirational authors, top industry leaders, and business and spiritual entrepreneurs. Each guest is gifted and a true visionary, a recognized leader in her own work, and while teaching others to develop, refocus, and grow, Marianne will bring the best guest and sometimes a special surprise. Don't miss this. You never know just which moment will change your life forever. Make sure to tune in and visit momentswithmarianne.com for more information.